Hi, this is Marc Lebryk with Marc Lebryk Photography, here again to do another gear review with Robert's camera. Today we have the CamRanger wireless camera attachment. Nikon and Canon both make wireless modules to go on their SLR cameras, but they're both pretty expensive. And so this third-party solution is only $299, and it makes your camera completely controllably wireless. Okay, this is fantastic for people that want to shoot stuff so that clients can see images pop up as you go on an iPad. Or if you're shooting sports, you can set your camera up in the rafters as a remote. You can shoot the pictures, download them wirelessly from where you are without any actual extra network, okay, at all whatsoever. To prove how easy it is, we're actually going to shoot a piece of jewelry today. My wife-to-be's engagement ring is set up in a studio in an unknown location inside my house. And we're going to do the shoot from inside the car, okay? Here's the garage, here's the dashboard, here's the bushes, here's the neighbor's yard, things like that. Okay, so let's get started. You know, I'm already connected to the CamRanger. Okay, all of my camera settings are here. Those can't be right settings. I don't know what I was shooting beforehand, but you know, let's take a shot and see what it comes back as. You know, it could be great, it could be tough. Okay, looks like our settings are a little white. As our thumbnail, we're going to download the image and take a look. Either way, I know it's going to be a little bit white because those settings aren't what I set up, you know, for the camera to be. But it's downloading over its own network. The iPad is connected directly to the CamRanger. This is a RAW file that it is downloading, not a JPEG. So, you know, it's not going to be downloading a small version. If I want to download it, I download directly from my Canon 5D Mark II. I chose to use the Canon equipment for this test because there are a lot of features that the CamRanger provides that the Nikon cameras have already. Okay, but we'll get into that shortly. Okay, so this obviously isn't working. So 2000 ISO. Let's take that down to 100. Okay, and let's take our f2.8 and make that f10. And since I do have one light set up in there, we're going to sync at Canon's 1/160th, because my 5D Mark II doesn't exactly like to sync higher than that. And we're going to go with the little flash bolt here, and we're going to see what happens. So we're going to capture. It's going to download the thumbnail. You see, we have a good connection now. The thumbnail came right up. It looks like it's going to be a lot of bright, not the end of the world. It's going to take a second to download the image. Again, this is a raw image. You're looking at 25 to 30 megabytes that it's downloading now over the network. Over the network that is just a direct line between this iPad and the CamRanger at that. But really, the big test here is going to be in a second, because you're going to notice that we're going to be out of focus, I think. You know, because, I mean, I just kind of set this stuff up and made sure that it was close, and you know, we're trying it out. Yeah, no, that's out of focus, wouldn't you say? So let's go down here, and we're going to turn on the live view. Hopefully this live view isn't a view of me reflecting inside of this, reflecting in the iPad. Change hands. So I'll tell you what, it's live view. That means I need to take it back down to 2.8. And let's bump it back up to 1000 so that we can get our focus right. Slid down on my lap. There we go. We have something. So let's touch the screen. See, it's going to try and focus for us. Let's do it again. Uh-oh, we got something now. There we go, look at that. There's a ring there. Perfect. Okay, so let's take this back down to 100. Let's take this back to F10. Okay, let's turn off the live view. Let's take a picture. Let's see what we get. Oh, I need to download it. That's right. So we touched it. We're going to download it. Again, raw file. It's going to take a second. We're going to see if we're in focus at all. Look at that. It's obviously a little dark here on my phone. We have a histogram worth of data. We have our settings. We have the ring sitting on the table. Okay, and let's go ahead and save this to the iPad. We're going to save it so that we can edit it later here in Snapseed or in Luminar or one of the other ones. There you go. We have it selected versus the ambient. Lights I had preset up. A single SB 580 by Canon. And see, it's going to continue to download here. All of these files that it's shooting are attached to, or are on the camera's card. I am downloading them individually. If we were going to shoot something, there is a client mode so that only the image comes up. There we go. There it is. There is our ring again, back the way that it was originally set up. This will be included in the blog. We also have a time-lapse timer on here, so you can set it up to take so many shots for so long during the day. As well as you can set it up for HDR. Okay. Now let's take an HDR of this. Why not? Let's do a third of a stop, a number of shots. Let's go 7 shots. It's just going to bracket the exposure. I don't believe it's actually going to shoot a bunch of the same things. And you see, and there's the Canon flash sync having a problem. But it just bracketed a bunch of frames for us. So now we at least have the brackets. We can turn these into an HDR file if we want. And that's that. That's the CamRanger. We can go back and we can look at all the frames that we've shot. We can go and we can save any of these. And then, like I said, if we want, we can save them. And we can go into Snapseed or any other editing software suite. And we can edit them in full size. So really, it's pretty awesome. And to give you a perspective here, we are going to get out of the car. We are going to take a look at the neighborhood. Say hello. The door is closed apparently. We're going to come inside. And here is where everything is set up. Single speed light, China menu, a Christmas card from the jeweler with our images as you saw on the iPad, except from out in the car.